If you're into location sound or even sound FX collection, then I have something massive in store for you today. Like literally massive, at least one of the things. This is the Orca Mega Review. This one is a lot. It's everything you'll need to store, protect, and transport your expensive gear and bring it to set or to the location you're heading to record. It's the Orca Mega Video. From a rolling, traveling sound cart to an umbrella, stool, boom pole case, accessory packs, and more. This is the full solution for your location audio needs, and it's all color coordinated so you can be all matchy-matchy. It's 987% nerdy stuff, and it's coming right up. So, good day and welcome to the Time Preservation Society. I'm Commissioner Gordon. Be sure to like and subscribe and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of new content right when it drops. Cheers. As you might know, I've done a couple of other Orca product reviews on this channel. I love Orca stuff. First, I reviewed the small mix-pre bag, the Orca OR-270, which you can watch right here. Then, I reviewed the upgraded mix-pre bag, the Orca OR-280, along with the harness OR-400. You can watch that one right here. Now we're turning our attention to so many things. So many. So buckle up. Here's all the Orca gear we're looking at in this video. There may be solutions here that you either didn't know about, or you didn't know you needed, or you've been looking for. So here are the things we're going to review in order real quick. An SD card protective case, cable ties, transparent accessories pouch kit, boom pole protective case, hard shell protective case, full sound cart called the OrCart, outdoor chair, and finally an outdoor production umbrella, in that order. Orca and their distribution company, 16x9, has been wonderful to work with. 16x9 also produces some pretty crazy good high-end accessories of their own. But for the purposes of this review, that's neither here nor there. I've been working with Orca and 16x9 since 2023, which was a haunting in Venice and the creator ago. We had this planned for many, many months, and I was hoping to get it out to you by the end of this year, and I'm glad I was able to. With the help of 16x9, they were able to get all of this to me at once, and I've been a busy boy playing with all these toys. If you aren't into sound cart and transport solutions to your recording or film work, then this video won't be very interesting at all for you. So in that case, watch it anyway, because the views help me, and you're a good helper. I'm going to skip all the regular stuff and get right into it. There's so much to cover. This is the ultimate Orca package, except it's not a package. These are all individual pieces that I'm showing you in one big review video. I'll let you know right off the bat, everything I'm about to show you is mostly high-end and really well thought out. There's no dollar store junk here, just great stuff. I'll start small and work my way up to the full package. So feel free to find the chapters and skip them, to the ones that interest you the most if that's what you're into. But if you want to watch the whole video, that's also cool. Let us begin with the smallest item and the one I liked the least. The OR-91. So I have that here. It's an SD card holder. This guy right here. So let's do a closer look at everything so you can see it better than me just holding it here doing this thing. Okay? So it's neat. It seems solid. It's actually heavier than you'd think. And it feels real and genuine. two words that mean the exact same thing, but I said it twice to increase my content offering. It's got a hard plastic outer shell with rubberized insides. It'll fit SD cards and micro SD cards or a CF card, both compact flash and CFast cards, or all three at the same time in 4 different places. So technically you can have 12 cards in there. Though the fit inside isn't the best. I've had cards pop out while trying this out. But it does feel like it can take a beating while the latch is closed. It's solid. It's a much better card case than many others. You can pick one of these up for only $10 at your local Orca product dealer, like B&H or something, for only $10. For $10, I'd recommend this rather than some of the other cheap card holders that you can find out there that are very dollar store-y. Moving on to bigger and better things. Next, we have the OR-76 cable ties. Wait. These aren't bigger. They're smaller. What have I done? Whatevs. Now, these are indispensable. These aren't just any cable ties. They're definitely capable of securing larger cable runs when wrapped. And they're just what we all need and what the doctor ordered. Both. They've got these little buckles that you can use to fasten cable wraps one way, then a rubber webbing to secure another way. And with the strong Velcro fastener, you're good to go. They're actually quite large and can wrap 100 feet or more cabling, or as little as 3 feet. I really like these little guys, and I especially like the price. A 5-pack will only cost you $8. I can recommend these. Until I got these to try, I was big on the cable ties that come with the Shure mics. They were my favorite. I still really like the Shure ones, but these are handier, and I like the color, and you can see them easier. You can pick these up at your local Orca product dealer, or once again, order them from B&H if you're in the States. There's a lot of viewers in the States, so that's why I do that. I'm pandering. Moving on up. Next, we have something I absolutely adore, and is always such an oversight for us audio-video nerds. Here's a pack of clear accessory bags. Clear. So you can see what you're looking for. Here is the OR-180 Transparent Accessory Pouch Kit. Inside one large transparent pouch, you've got 3 additional transparent pouches for stuff like cards and batteries and adapters and cables and jacks and clips and other little things we have 10,000 of, but we can never actually find when we need it. One large pouch, 1 medium, and 2 smalls. They've got zipper closures so your stuff is secured, and the zippers are nice. They're a see-through vinyl construction with an additional loop to attach a carabiner or something. They've got these little, each one of them you can write a little card or something of what's in the bag if you want, or your name or anything, and slip it in into the little plastic piece here where you can, identify if you don't want to look in the bag that's see-through. I don't know. Put your name there so no one takes it. They see your name. Oh, that's Bob's. Yeah, I'm definitely taking it. These are super handy. These aren't just for audio knickknacks. Video gear as well, or any hobby or profession that requires 14 million pieces of something you never need until you need them. I fully recommend them. And the price is great, too. $31 for the 4-pouch kit. Available anywhere you buy your Orca stuff. And now we're moving into some really cool stuff. Next, we have a boom pole protective case. And it's far too large for my tabletop top-down presentation to fit. So you're going to have to look at it this way. That's just how it's going to be. Them's the breaks. This is the Orca OR-434, and it's awesome. You put your pole in there. Your boom pole, that is. Geez, even that sounds iffy. Your sound stick. You know what? You know what I mean. As you may know, location sound professionals spend a lot of money on boom poles. It's not just the initial purchase, which can be hundreds of dollars or even into the thousands, but also the care and maintenance. It's important to protect our boom poles during travel or even in storage. The Orca OR-434 is a thermoformed hard shell protective case that'll hold medium-sized boom poles, popular poles that are generally 10 feet and under, and some poles longer than 10. The inside measures 37.4 inches, that's 3 foot 1, and can take poles like the medium-sized K-Tech Avalons or the ambient quick poles under 10 feet, or really any pole that collapses down to under 3 foot 1. Inside the case, you've got a Velcro fastener to tighten down your pole, but also rubber straps for cables and connectors. I've been working very hard to refrain from any pole or rod jokes. So whatever jokes you can think of, pretend I went ahead and said them and we'll call it a day. The inside is padded so well that you could chuck this off a skyscraper and your pole wouldn't have a scratch. It'll likely be bent in half or totally broken, but not a scratch, because don't chuck it off a skyscraper. The padding inside is removable because all quality things are a bit modular like that, you know what I mean? And there's a place to put your credential card just in case. You know, Billy's lunch. I don't know. Billy's long lunch. Billy's giant breadstick. There's a couple of loops to secure the included strap as well, but if you're a location sound person, you might never use those. You'd, need a cart to put all this in. Well, do I have something in store for you? You can pick up the Orca OR-434 at any audio shop that sells Orca products for only $69. That's another great price for total pole protection. Now, here's the very awesome Orca OR-67 hard shell protective accessories bag. This is such a well-made case. It's not a bag, it's a case. Look at this thing. The signature raised Orca logo. You can feel it, Thermoformed outer hard shell, heavy-duty zipper closure with dual metal pulls. Inside is the bright blue color we've come to expect from Orca. They chose this color, I think, or I heard, to locate gear inside easier. A lot of gear tends to be black, and black on black is sometimes hard to see in darker areas. So I love the blue. It almost lightens up everything. We've got 3 touch fastening padded dividers, which you can pull out and arrange as you want. The lid is held up by 2 nylon ribbons, which you can remove as needed. Oh, and there's a little slot where you can put an identification card, once again, in there for travel. Now it looks like Billy's lunch. It's Billy Bob's lunch. It's a tuna on rye in there. I don't know. On the inside of the lid is 3 pockets to store more stuff. And that whole pouch board pops right out. It's held there by 4 button fasteners. I don't know if that's what they're called. Like button-up shirts you had when you were 5. They're all like snaps. Those, but big. The entire case has a honeycomb frame with thermoformed boards, which makes it incredibly strong and 360-degree impact resistant. It comes with a very comfortable, extremely well-made and padded shoulder strap. They all are nice. I love the Orca shoulder straps. They're all very, very high quality looking, feeling, and smelling. And also the handle itself is padded. This can be used to store anything from your audio gear, like a wireless kit, or, a sound device's Mix Pre 3 or a 6 or something like that. Any recorder, all your little recorder gear, if you're a field recordist, is a great little kit to put it all in that protects it. You can store video stuff and computer equipment, whatever you want to do. But I really, really like this case. It's so well made, and it looks like money. And I'd say it's better than a Pelican style of the same, type. You can grab the Orca OR-67 at any Orca dealer for $98. That's pretty expensive. But man, is it worth it if you'd like to protect your gear and look good doing it. Would you like to protect your gear? Would you like to look good doing it? Then there's that. It's so snazzy, I even tried meeting women with it. And I can confidently say, It was 100% successful. I was able to catch the attention of a woman I'd been with for almost 13 years. So, that's saying something. And you know it is. And now, finally, the pièce de résistance. The coolest bag cart ever. The Orca OrCart, or the Orca OR-48. This is a beast. I had to use a part of my... I already filmed kind of what I was doing with it to try to see it, because it is massive. So I couldn't very well put it on top of this little table and have the camera look down on it. It is... it's quite large and three-dimensional. So I just kind of backed up against my shelves and shot some video doing that, playing with it. And I went outdoors, which you'll see later. Anyway, this thing's a beast. This is the product that I couldn't wait to experience. For all you location sound people out there, this is what you might be interested in looking at and why you might have clicked on the video. This is a portable sound card. It's also a portable case, a portable shelf, a portable storage bag, a portable workstation, but it's not a portable. Contact sanitation for that. This thing is massive, but not too big that you can't travel with it. It's like a rigid and tough rectangular hockey bag with wheels. It even has nice metal handles to carry it like a hockey bag. But I wouldn't recommend that normally if it has gear in it, because it can get rather heavy. The OrCart can store almost all of your needed gear inside the bag, with additional places on the outer shell to stow your, boom pole or umbrella or foldable stool or anything like that. There are 2 giant side pouches on the sides of the cart that you can use to store all manner of needed items. There is a hidden retractable handle at the top that you can unzip and pull out for easy tilt and roll operation. There is also a built-in handle on the top that's better balanced for moving the cart around when you want to just position it better. On the bottom are 2 very high-quality, heavy-duty wheels. These wheels are full ball-bearing rubber wheels that resemble very large rollerblade wheels. They're quiet and glide beautifully, even on rougher terrain. But before I go on to the inside, I just want to say the whole bag, it's got like aluminum frame. You know what I mean? Like, it's really tough aluminum frame, and inside it's got this honeycomb, formed, impact-resistant, like shell, like skeleton inside. I mean, this thing is really tough, but it's light. For what it is, it's very light. I think I'll explain that in a second. Let's open it up and see what it looks like. The front opens up like a little mini fridge or something, with heavy-duty zippers here. When we open up the front door, and I am calling it a door, we can see the inside door with the plethora of storage pouches. There are 2 small Velcro-fastened pouches on top, followed by a large Velcro-fastened pouch below, and then 2 large zipper-fastened pouches underneath the Velcro-fastened ones. The pouches are semi-translucent, so you can see what's in there. They're all heavily reinforced to persevere through even the toughest of jobs and last a lifetime. When we first look inside the cart, we can see a large, shallow tray that's covered in the same semi-translucent reinforced material covering it, the same stuff that's on the door. You can store all kinds of stuff in there. But what is very impressive is that this tray pops out and becomes the desktop for the cart. And we'll get to that very soon. When we pull out the tray, we can now see the inside of the OrCart. At the top here are customizable dividers that attach using, hook and loop fasteners that you can move them and set them up however you like to work, right? You can move and make the shelves low, high, in the middle, however you want to do it. Here I have them positioned just as the OrCart came to me. In this configuration, there are 4 small compartments to store smaller gear, and 1 very large compartment to store your sound bag. So here I've used my Orca OR-280 sound bag with my MixPre 6.2 inside. On a night shoot? No problem. Just turn on the built-in LED lights for total illumination, so you can see what you're doing. Now that is a really good, well thought out, cool feature. So let's go ahead and convert it to a fully functional sound cart now. We'll take the large tray from earlier and place it on top of the cart. Then we'll unzip the cover and roll it back. Then attach the Velcro strap to the underside of the tray. It's got a little attachment there. This will secure it and get it out of the way. Then we'll use the retractable handle on the top of the cart and attach it to the tray. So it secures it there. Isn't that cool? And then we'll attach each left and right front side of the tray to the cart and secure those. There's these little snappy little, jobbies that you snap it in. Look at this. Yeah. So now it's all secure and the tray is part of it. It's like nailing a tabletop onto legs. It's good. We can see two soft wedges that use Velcro fastening to help prop up your sound bag or the desktop. You can use it if you need to. If you don't need to use them, you don't need to use them. So you can put your bag on top and secure them all kinds of ways. The dividers inside the tray desktop can be rearranged to fit your particular setup. So however it is you want it, you can have it. Here I'm using it in this way to mount my bag and have room on either sides for other stuff, or a place to put my sandwich and pickle. But you can also mount your bag the other way, like vertically, or, instead of wide, you want to turn it around so it's vertically. And that gives you enough room to, mount a mixer like the Zaxcom Oasis, the mix surface, the Zaxcom Oasis, or even the small little Novation Launch Control XL, or, something similar. You can just put your mixer and then your bag. It's super cool. This is a very well thought out and well made bag cart. And I feel like they thought of everything with this one. Everything. Like, are you ready for this? Inside the OrCart comes a little blue metal hook. You take this out and attach it to the side of the bag, and it's a headphone holder. What? Come on. I mean, you can also use it to hold cables or anything really, but a built-in headphone holder that just kind of goes up, you put your headphone, take them out, that's so cool. I think that's so cool. Because it's not just some bag you bought, then repurposed it for this. It's designed for you, for what you're doing. And the spacious inside is so handy. I could even fit the fat road blimp inside the cart along with my mixer bag together. I just had to unscrew the ends and it all fit in there with plenty more room to put all kinds of stuff. You can mount antennas to the thing. You can get all kinds of accessories to put on there. I mean, this bag will hold just about everything you'll need to take with you to the shoot. And you just roll it up, bing, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? Bob's your uncle. It even comes with a strap to attach to the bag, in case you have the strength of 10 men and just far too much energy. The bag is just over 20 pounds without any gear. But with your gear, this could very well weigh over 80 pounds, depending on what you have. So that strap, just roll it. It measures... Oh, hold on a second. Let me just find my trusty old measuring tape here. This measuring tape was handmade by a pale-faced man named Lestrade de Lioncourt in 1791, I think. I picked it up from a kind man named Louis in New Orleans back in 94. New Orleans. Anyway. It measures just over 30 inches tall without the tray desktop and 34 inches with the tray desktop attached, 17 inches wide and 15 inches deep. But how much does the OrCart OR-48 cost? Currently, the OrCart can be purchased at your local Orca dealer for $719 US. That might seem like a lot, but considering what it does, it is actually a great price. I mean, this is a sound investment. And there really is nothing else like it on the market. I was looking around and I was like, nope, that's a cart. Nope, that's a cart. This is solid, but this is a bag. This is where you can, carry all your stuff, store it all out, and then just pop it out. Everyone looks over and says, geez, that's pretty cool. It's totally different. I don't think there's anything else like it. If there is, let me know, and I'll see if I can test it out. But yeah, it's really good. I like it. But what makes the OrCart shine even brighter is the last two accessories that go along with it. So this was what you add to the OrCart for sure. That makes everything just so good. The first is the outdoor folding chair. Very simple. The Orca OR-94. This little stool matches with the OrCart and can be easily attached to the outside of your bag for easily transport. Like in one of the, slots for your boom pole, or the other one, or in the front. There's all kinds of places to put it. You just pull it out and you've got an almost weightless stool to sit on while you're on set. No more borrowing a chair or lugging your own. It's a simple concept, nylon and aluminum. And you've seen these types of chairs so many times before, so it's nothing special. But this one goes with the bag, so it matches. It looks pro, and it's so light. I mean, why not have one that matches? It can take a maximum weight of 264 pounds, so it supports my massive body without issue. However, if you have certain plumbing, it can be a tad uncomfortable. Watch your nads. The best part is the price. It's only $22. That's a great price. And easily replaceable when someone on set steals it when you're not looking. So maybe make sure it's reattached to the OrCart when you're visiting the portable. And the second accessory I have to show you that goes with the OrCart, and the very last Orca product in this mega review video, is the Orca OR-112 Production Umbrella. Now, this is an extremely high-quality umbrella. It's not just some umbrella, okay? Once again, in the matching Orca blue, which I really like. This is a nice addition and something we sometimes overlook until we realize we wish we had an umbrella with us for either rain or for sun. Or when the darkness gets a little too bright, you know what I'm saying? You just need that there. A rubber tip here, fiberglass internal framing, a heavy-duty aluminum handle with a female 3/8 thread to attach it to all kinds of stands. It stands about 39 inches tall and opens up to a diameter of about 52 inches across. So getting pretty close to 5 feet that it opens up to. That's pretty good. That's good protection. Just the umbrella can be yours for only $62 US. But with the Orca Cine Clamp that I'm showing you right here, the Cine Clamp system, you can attach it to the OrCart or anything like that. You can buy that together with the umbrella, all together for $107 US. So, pretty good deal. It's all heavy duty and meant to last. So, you buy it once, you cry once, and then you have it for life. And that's it. And that's everything. I mean, that's the Orca Mega video featuring the insanely useful Orca OR-48, which is the centerpiece to this whole thing. You can, of course, everything I've shown you, you can put together in the OrCart. That is really cool. So every single thing you've seen today in this video, that all goes inside or on the outside of the OrCart. You can wheel it around, deploy it wherever you need to, and bam. When I first picked up my first Orca bag, it was a choice out of a few good names. I chose Orca because I really loved the look and functionality of these bags versus the competition. It didn't hurt that Orca is the name of the boat that hunted the shark in my favorite movie of all time, Jaws. And later, when the orcas were attacking the yachts in real life, I found myself on Team Orca. They were working as a team. But as for recommendations, I can say wholeheartedly that the OrCart is where it's at. They didn't pay me anything to do this video. I should have said that at the beginning. They didn't pay me anything. I got no money from them to do this. I just like their stuff, and that's why I'm putting it on my channel. That's why I agreed to take it and look at it, review it for you, and that's it. OrCart's where it's at. I love it. And combined with the umbrella, chair, accessory bags, boom pole case, and the cable ties. It's just a perfect combo. I am a big fan of Orca and all their products, as I said. This is why I continue to use them for so many of my projects. If you're into location sound or filmmaking, you can't go wrong with Orca products. That's why so many audio and film professionals swear by them instead of at them. And one more thing is, you could take that OrCart, take out the guts, and put in your fully built-out camera. Like, I've got a Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K, but I've got it rigged out, and it gets pretty big. Like, it's a big camera. I've got the matte box, and I've got the V-mount battery system, and the rails, and the follow focus, and all that stuff connected. And you can have it all built out, put it inside your Orca bag, and in case you ever wanted to, you know how you hate having to put all that stuff together on set? Anyway, that's just another thing you can do. Just thinking out loud. And that concludes this multi-product review that lasted forever. So if you're here right now listening to this, man, thank you very much for sticking with me this whole time. I don't do many of these mega reviews, so it's always special when I do one. So special thanks to Orca and 16x9 for getting these awesome products to me for this review. And extra special thanks to all the members of the Time Preservation Society who help keep my channel going. Without you, I'd be lost at sea, just waiting for the well-organized pack of orcas to take my yacht down to the abyss. If you'd like to become a member of the Time Preservation Society, just hit that join button. Join us. We have pipes and smoking jackets, and we have many leather-bound books, and our apartments smell of rich mahogany. You'll be a hero. And Gotham needs a hero. Bye now. End transmission. By the way, I'm taking next week off because I'm exhausted. I'll release a short instead or something like that. Watch these videos in the meantime. Thank you. Bye-bye.